Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things I wish I knew when I started going to the gym. And these things I did not learn until later on. I've been going to the gym probably for like 3 years now, and I haven't been seeing that much results. I did lose weight and I did gain muscle, but I feel like I should have been farther along, especially for going to the gym for 3 years. But unfortunately I didn't learn any of this stuff until like later on. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about these 5 important things. So if you do go to the gym, or if you haven't even started but you don't know what to do, so I hope these tips help you. Please keep them in mind. They work for me and I have seen them work on other people, so you should definitely consider them. Are in no specific order. I am a nutrition and dietetic student, so a lot of these tips I learned throughout my school education. I am not a registered dietitian. I have not finished school yet. I will be finishing next year, but like I mentioned, a lot of these tips I do know are in fact real. So these tips are in no specific order. One of them is going to be, actually this is what I learned from my trainer. I didn't really know about this. So it's, what do you do when you go to the gym? So should you have an arm day, a leg day, a back day, an abs day, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. So I actually just changed my workout routine. So basically you want to change your routine every, I believe it's like 5, is it 4 to 5? It's either 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 weeks, I don't remember, but I usually try to keep it at like 5 weeks. Change your routine. So basically what I mean, every week for about like 5 weeks you want to keep the same routine. So I actually go to the gym 5 days a week. I will have 2 leg days. I'll have a pull day and a push day. I'll explain that in a bit. And then I'll have 1 day where I just kind of, depends how I feel. I'll try to throw in some high intensity cardio. I'll do some low intensity steady state cardio. You can actually look all of these up on YouTube and on Google. Look up HIIT, which is high intensity, and look up LISS, which is low intensity cardio. You can look them up. You can throw them in on any days. But for the 2 leg days that I do have, I just stick to leg day. I don't do any cardio. My legs are so tired and fatigued. I don't do anything else. So my leg days, I will keep them as is. A pull day. So let's see, I wrote down notes. I want to make sure to tell you guys everything right. For pull day, you're going to be focusing on your back, your biceps, and your rear delts. So pull, think of, you're literally pulling. So when you're doing like bicep curls, you're pulling it, right? You're pulling it. And for a push day, those are going to be your chest, your tricep, and your shoulders. So for chest, you can think of like when you're grabbing your dumbbells and you're doing chest, you're pushing. If those confuse you, you can just look up chest, tricep, and shoulder workouts, throw those in on your push day. Look up, let's see, look up back, bicep, rear delts, throw those into your pull day. You're basically separating your upper body in 2 separate days and working out your specific muscle groups in 2 separate ways. That way they'll be nice and well rested. You definitely want to throw in some rest days in there. So I do have 2 rest days. So like I mentioned, you want to keep the same routine for about 5 weeks. And I actually have it on here on my phone. So I put it on my notes. So I actually started my new routine. I put right here that I started my new routine on October 27th, and I'm going to change it on November 24th. And then that's when I change it. That way I have a reminder and I'll always know when I'm going to change it. I have on here what the day of the week. So I put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. And then I put which days are my pull days, which days are my push days, which ones are my rest, and which ones are my leg. And like I mentioned, my leg day, I just do pure leg stuff. For your pull and your push day, I like to throw in some abs somewhere in between there. For HIIT cardio, I want to throw it in far away from leg day, because HIIT, which is high intensity cardio, is very draining but very good for fat burning. So I definitely recommend you try out some HIIT cardio. I personally don't like to run. I think it's very boring. So that's what I like to do. And also, I know this one is a very long one, but like I mentioned, I wish I knew this before I started to work out, because I always did different workouts. I had no idea that, you know, ideally you should keep the same workout for like 5 weeks, you're getting your body used to it. And then so if I'm doing squats, you are going to, what's it called? So if you're doing squats every week on your leg day, twice a week, like I do, you're going to be increasing your weight. So every week you want to try to increase your weight at least like 2.5, 5 pounds. If you can't, that's fine, but you do want to challenge your body. That's how your muscles start to grow. That's how you get hypertrophy. You want to try to hit 8 to 12 reps, maybe even 15 reps. You can do 3 sets. Some days you can do 4 sets. You want to be very consistent. Consistency is key. That's how you grow your muscles. So you want to be very, very consistent. I can't stress that enough. But where I messed up was I was working out a long time. So, I mean, I was working out like 5 to 6 days a week. So that did help me. But I wasn't doing like the same thing for 5 weeks straight. I did not do that. That's where I messed up. So now I keep track on my notes. I wrote down all the workouts I'm doing, the weights I'm doing, and I try to increase it like the following week. So that's what I personally try to do. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions on that, let me know. But that's pretty much something where I messed up. Make sure you look it up. Make sure you do it right. Stay consistent. Number 2, something I wish I knew were supplements. So you do have your basic protein powders. I personally prefer plant-based protein. I do not do whey protein. Whey protein is not that good for you. It has casein, it has these milk proteins, and I just stay away from that. Also, I do make my protein shakes with a plant-based milk because milk is actually, it's not good for the body. Milk actually makes your bones weaker and it makes you prone to fractures. So why would you be trying to make your bones weaker when you're going to the gym to try to make them stronger? You're kind of contradicting that. So stay away from cow's milk. It's not good for the body and for the bones. So like, why are you working out? Why are you trying to make your bones weaker if you're just going to make them, why are you trying to make your bones stronger if you're just going to end up making them weaker with cow's milk? So I try to stick to plant-based. I do plant-based protein powder. I can do a whole video on plant-based protein powder, but basically just plant-based protein. And I also do, what's it called? Creatine is very, very good. I do have a loading phase. I use the .fit Nutrition creatine powder. You have a loading phase usually for about, what I had to do, I had to take 4 doses for 5 days. After my 5th day, I just do 1 dose every single day. And creatine is very good for muscle building. It helps strength. It has tons of scientific research, very helpful. It's all healthy for your brain and other parts of your systems. It's very good. So I do creatine. I also do, what else do I do? Amino acids are very good, and overall you want to make sure you are very healthy. Also nitric oxide is very good to do before you work out. So what I like to do, nitric oxide is found in like things like kale and spinach, like your green veggies. So I usually will make like a little vegetable smoothie before I go to the gym, and then I go to the gym after that. So you want to make sure you load up on your nitric oxide. I wish I knew that before. Obviously I did. Number 3, sorry if I'm speaking loud, my camera is literally dying and I can see the little battery percentage right here, so I'm trying to get in as much as I can before my camera dies. So something I wish I knew was about this. This is the Hypervolt. So if you guys don't know about this, this is awesome. This is like for recovery. It helps loosen up muscles, and it's like a, what's it called, like a percussion massage, something like that. I'll leave a name. And this is what it looks like. It has like different attachments to it. It's really good. It has like a few other attachments, but I can't pick all of them up. And basically just go like this. Put on the little on button. It has a charger in here. And then here are different levels. So that's level 1 and 2. And then you just kind of like massage it. It doesn't hurt, but if you're very sore, like it'll feel uncomfortable. But this is very good. It's definitely changed my recovery game. I had no idea. I don't even know if this was a thing 3 years ago. That's when I started going to the gym. Yeah, no idea if it was a thing, but I definitely recommend it. It is a little pricey, but I got it from Best Buy. Best Buy does do payment plans. I think it's like around $350, but you can, if you buy it through Best Buy, you can actually get a credit card and you can split up your payment for 6 months. That's what I did. That's how I was able to afford it. Number 4, it kind of goes along with supplements and it kind of doesn't. But one thing would be to increase your caloric intake and your protein intake. You need your protein to build muscles. You need your calories for your body to even be able to produce muscles. Energy. Carbs are your friend. They're not bad for you. Carbs are good. Refined carbs are bad. Refined carbs are like things like your white bread, your donuts, your pizza, stuff like that. Your good carbs are things that have fiber, like your brown breads, your whole wheat breads. Anyways, those are your good carbs. You can have good carbs. Your bananas are good carbs. Good bananas have really good carbs, and you need that for your energy. So I do recommend going to the gym with some fuel, aka your carbs. You don't want to go fast, you're not going to have energy, you're going to get tired, you're not going to be able to lift as heavy. So I definitely recommend that. Also, if you are trying to gain muscle, you do need to increase your calories. Don't be scared. As long as you're eating the right foods, you should be fine. You shouldn't be worried about gaining fat. Also, don't be scared of fat. You'll be fine as long as you eat your good fats, like your avocados and your oils. Fats are actually necessary for women. They are not bad for us. We need them for our menstrual cycle. Usually athletes with very low body fat percentages have trouble menstruating. Their periods are irregular, so women need fat. They're not bad. So don't worry if you don't have a very low body fat percentage. Somewhere in the low 20s is okay, but I would be worried if I was like in the 12-13%. Like, that's not good. So don't try to aim for a very low body fat percentage, because we women, we still need it, but it has to be at a healthy level. Tip number 5, probably one of the most important ones, is be comfortable at the gym. Don't be scared. That's where I messed up. So we have an area at my gym where it's just like a bunch of weights. It's usually like the guys area where all the guys go, and I would usually go like where the mats are. They have like little weights there, but where like the big mirrors are at and the guys love to see themselves work out, that was known as like the guys area. And I never wanted to go there. I never wanted to go where the deadlifts were, where the squats bar were. I just didn't feel comfortable because I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing, and I felt people were going to stare at me and judge me. Don't feel uncomfortable. Everybody's there for the same exact purpose, to look better, feel better. Everyone's there for the same thing. I mean, why else do you go to a gym, right? So you have to build that confidence. I would wear headphones at first. If you feel comfortable wearing headphones, wear headphones. But, try it out. Go when there's less people. Try to get comfortable. And that's pretty much all I can tell you. Like, ever since I got a trainer, obviously, I felt comfortable because I was with her and she would show me what to do, but she would take me to that area and I felt like a little uncomfortable at first. But now I don't have a trainer anymore because I already know what I'm going to be doing. I kind of wanted a trainer for like guidance and so she can check my form. So now I just go over there, to the men's area or whatever, and I feel perfectly fine. I feel comfortable, and I'm like, wow, like, why was I even scared of doing this in the first place? So I definitely recommend that. Go over there, go do your workout. Like I mentioned, go when it's empty if that's better. If you need to get a little comfortable, try to go when it's empty. Maybe a little earlier during the day, maybe a little later, I don't know, depending on the gym that you go to. Also want to mention the importance. I know I said 5 things, but this is just a quick little tip. Definitely think about bringing a gym bag. It is so helpful. I bring my own things in here. Something that I love to bring is this. So this is for your hip thrusts. If you know what hip thrusts are, this is going to protect your hips because it's very uncomfortable when the barbell is resting on your hip bones, especially if you're going to be doing heavy weight, which you should be trying to do heavy weight to, grow muscles. So definitely recommend one of these. This is from the Perfect Peach Athletics on Amazon. So I do bring that. I also have my own ab roller, if you guys know what it is. So I always bring that with me to the gym. I also bring my own little sweat towel, my own gloves, my own bands. And then this is for like the cable machines. If you guys have a cable machine at the gym, you know what it is. You can tie this up to the machine. It's also Perfect Peach Athletics. They don't have this one at my gym, but you just like wrap it around your leg and then you can like pull it, and this is really good for glute workouts. So I bring this because my gym does not have something like this. They have other things, but they don't have something specifically like this. So I do like to bring my own things to get the most for my workout. So I definitely recommend you bring your own. Just make sure, you know, you don't lose it and you don't forget it. I definitely recommend it. If these tips helped you, I am not a professional in any means. I am not a trainer. I don't have a degree in like sports or whatever, training or anything like that, but I do have a nutrition degree, so I'm pretty knowledgeable on the diet part of it. And I just know, you know, based on what my trainer has told me, it's really not that hard. You just have to be consistent and you have to want it. That's the thing, you really have to want it. So that's pretty much it. So please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.